What's going on, guys? It's LadyB. Is Queen Walkers unstoppable? Stay tuned and find out. Today we're going to take a look at another semifinals matchup from the Queso Cup Town Hall 13 tournament that we had over the weekend. This time with Queen Walkers going up against Activit-E. And if you ever wanted to know why Queen Walkers is so unstoppable, why they have this amazing combination, I'm going to put out some more videos coming throughout the week showcasing their work, what they did not only in the finals, but also in the quarterfinals as well. And you will see one common thing. It's the combination of attack strategies that they're using. Their players are so well versed in specific meta, even though they're all really well-rounded players. They each have their own signature attack that they like to go in with certain matches, and this worked out very well for them. So let's take a look. Without further ado, we have Queen Walkers up against Activit-E. Ooh, we got Gaku kicking it off. Let me see if I can quickly get in with this next. What is Gaku bringing us in with? Ooh, Inferno Dragons. Second time we're seeing him do the Inferno Dragons this weekend. We've got the E-Drag to help line up the path. Good chain value here on the outside edge. Stone Slammer to take the lead, tanking, moving along, and taking out the Town Hall chamber here. But to ensure that goes down efficiently, safely, quickly, look at that. Look at that E-Drag. Nice work coming in to ensure that we freeze it up to give it the power it needs. E-Drags are spread out in a perfect position. King and Queen really need to take this eagle down because we want to see the Inferno Drags starting to path towards the scatter shot. We don't want them working too far on the outer edge. Need them working along so the King and Queen can take care of the outlying edge, and the Royal Champ can support them just a little bit more, but they bypass the scatter shot. Is this going to come back around and haunt them? Whoa, maybe not, because the Headhunter wants to take it down. This is the Headhunter's mission, but it's not enough. Not enough to pick it off. Is this going to be a problem? We still have the Queen ability, and we've got the King to tank. Nah, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Seeking Shield launches straight across the base. 3 Inferno Drags left to go, and the Queen ability reserved, and this is GG. Nothing stops Gaku in getting these Inferno Drags done. Nice work. Again, we talk about ways you want to kick off a war, and this is how you do it. This is exactly how you do it. 3 stars, put the intimidation and fear into your enemy from the get-go. Ooh, imagine it comes down to the finals and it's spicy tacos versus the Queen Walkers. Ooh, that's like next level status. That would really put them into a good spot. Okay, so we've got Activit-E in with their first attack. They know they need to produce the stars here coming up against Queen Walkers, who have come in dominating with 15-star wars. And Activit-E yesterday with a 14-star war, it was impressive. But knowing that your opponent has what it takes to just absolutely massacre another clan, you got to be on your game. You got to be on point. So, Tsidia bringing in the Super Witches. The biggest enemy to the Super Witch at this point is time. That is the biggest enemy. That's the one thing that mostly does in these attacks. Now we quickly sweep through the Warden. Don't take too much time moving along, though a minute's already up, just about. But we get an easy push coming in towards that Town Hall. King and the Siege Barracks will allow to keep the momentum moving in. We might have one stray witch working on the outside edge, which isn't a terrible thing. Having that support can be a nice bonus, but it looks like she might actually make her way back in and around. Possibly. Maybe not. The biggest thing here that you want to see, though, is keeping the hero abilities as long as possible. The Queen and the Royal Champ ability to get through where you have a lot of this damage coming in. We've got the scatter shot. We've got the eagle. So we want to hold on till we can jump through to one of these compartments. The queen needs to veer her direction towards that 9 o'clock side. Get in there, take down that eagle. So what remains on the outside edge without the support of the healers can continue to work along. We do have these super witches taking care of some cleanup, and that is a good thing on the outside edge, especially as the royal champ supports, but you want to make sure that they can survive. So queen finally taking this jump, making her way across slowly but surely, gets to the eagle with 53 seconds remaining and everything now converging together towards this 9 o'clock side. Saida is looking in a good spot and getting ready to throw down this 3-star. So not letting the pressure of being up against the second best team in the world in 2020, the Queen Walkers, who may just be the best team in the world the beginning of this year so far, does not let that pressure get to him. GG. So we've got Stadra. Now we know what Stadra's going to do. In general, we know Stadra is the resident spam smash attacker. And it's such a good thing to have on a team. So he brings in the Zapquake, starts off this Warden Walk path, and he wants to push everything along. Now, I see the Town Hall on the side. Are we going to bring the Warden back around? Safer bet is always to come through straight into the Town Hall. And because we have the scatter shots here, it would lead for an easy path to jump our way in. And yes, the king is set. Giants to do just a little bit of tank work so he can get as much value as possible out of this king. And I like the position. It wasn't enough to take the cannon down. Can we get this king to work inside, get the air defense down so we ensure that every witch goes inside the town hall section of this base? Yes. Yes, we will. This is going to help navigate really well. Nothing to pull the main pack of these super witches outside from getting into the core of the base here. Ooh, bringing in an ice golem to help do a little bit more tank work, especially since we have this king ability intact. Oh, this is good. This is a beauty. Coming in right into contact of the single targeting Inferno, which is going to give so much more value to this king, freezing up some of the damage. Ooh, a little bit of flip, but one of them holds off and keeps that king alive. Right there in the core. Queen's got her ability. We've got the jump out. And we just need to worry about the scatter shot and the eagle to get down. But with the queen, with the royal champ, there is more than enough to get this done. And we've got some nice supportive cleanup troops as well. Royal champ just waiting for that opportunity for the P.E.K.K.A. to cut across her. We've got the Loon to help work along, but we want to make sure that the Royal Champ has some tanking to come in. Look at this hog go. The Royal Champ does not need to be there to take out the scatter. The hogs and the loons had it under control. Stadra, an exceptional super witch smash spam attacker, that he can see this in any witch base coming at him. And that's why this is such a good thing to have in your lineup. Someone who knows that there are certain bases that are designed to do this for, to help finish off. And this is why we get to see a team like Queen Walkers come through with these perfect wars. Will that be the case today, though? It's yet to be seen. You know, as I said from the start, the biggest issue that you have with the Super Witches would be the time factor. That is the biggest killer to that raid, but it's always a good one to ensure that you get a high percentage 2-star for the most part if you need. And in these types of wars, that's something to consider. But we've got Mad Gear. Ooh, we've got some Queen Charge Hog action. I saw a lovely one today from Linnade Val of alternate attacks, and it was beautiful. It was lovely. It was surgical, which you don't often get to see. Always a nice day when you get to see some hogs in action, and not with the assist of the miners. But what we need to do, shape up the path, take down some big threats. We want to take down some of the defending heroes, though we have the Royal Champ to help support to take on anything that remains. So if the Queen's still there, it's not as big of a deal, but taking down the clan castle troops is going to be a must. So we charge the Queen through, looking like we could get her lined up to get straight to that eagle, and it could be just enough to take down the Royal Champ and the defending Queen, possibly the scatter shot. Let's see how much value we can actually sneak out of her. Oh, this is a bit unfortunate. King gets a little bit hung up on that tornado trap. Throws him off course just a tiny bit, but he's still lined up what we need. He clears out a good enough path to keep these hogs moving along and not have to worry about too much remaining on that backside for the cleanup. This is unfortunate. So we don't get the queen broken in closer to the center of the base. So the hogs are going to have to fan out just a little bit more. We will have to worry about the scatter shot, but we've got the heal. Heal's going to help hold them off, and the freeze to keep them alive, give them a fighting chance as they work their way across. And again, we've got the Royal Champ, we've got the Headhunters to work through, help take on these heroes that remain inside the base. Minute 8 on the clock. Queen still got her ability. Royal Champ still hanging on to the ability as well. And having this queen here is going to be a good thing because it's going to help with the cleanup, though the Wizards are trying to keep it under control, just that there's a lot of storages to worry about. Unfortunately, we have lost out on the hogs, so it's up to the heroes to try and finish a job here. He's hung on to a miner, which we can see at the bottom of the base here on the scroll bar. That miner could come into play to try and take on the Dark Elixir storage and the Archer Queen podium that remains inside. Sneaks it across, gets to the builder base. That's all to go in line. Take care of what the queen can't easily reach so we can spare some time and get the job done here. Warden, just a little bit not sure what to do. He looks a bit confused, trying to decide which way he wants to go. I love the sneaky Headhunter coming in to help with that Dark Elixir storage, but time still a huge factor here. Pops that queen ability to try and ensure that it gets done. Between the use of the miner, the Headhunter getting that queen ability off, it is just enough time to pick up the 3-star and keep this tied up. These are the types of moves that you need to keep in your back pocket to ensure 3-star. When it comes down to that close. Did you see those goblins too? Everything he had ready to go in case it was super close on time, and it was a good thing he brought that along. We saw some incredible stuff out of them, including that Royal Champ, it was like a naked Royal Champ walk with the ice golems, and then the 2 invisibility spells to give her the full value. It was superb. Something I have not seen from anyone yet. Adrian, thank you so much for the follow. So we've got stars coming through. You asked, what is stars going to bring us today? Well, it looks like he's going to bring us a Lalo. That's exactly what we expected. Now I notice a Stone Slammer. I see the invisibility spells. And I also see 4 Skelly spells. Ooh. We're going for the Skelly, the Invisi Skelly, Clan Castle takedown. He gets it done. He gets it lined up. Ooh, just perfectly. This is such a tricky one because you have to make sure that you don't get the Clan Castle in the radius. Now, he forgoes using the Rage, which can actually expand the invisibility radius, and he gets it done perfectly. We activate the Town Hall to open it up, give it what it needs to get the Royal Champ coming in. Maybe? Are we going to get the Royal Champ sneaking in to take this on? Giants lined up. Yeah, we're going for it, baby. We've got the Royal Champ to sneak along. Skelly's come out. We've got a freeze. We've got an invisibility spell left over. That gives her what she needs to get her way through. King's opening up a nice clean funnel. Seeking Shield will take down this Town Hall with one more shot from the Royal Champ. Boom! Gets it done exactly what it needs. Who Stars is coming in hot with a solid opener. Now the queen's going to continue this open shape up of path. Take this down. We sneak in a loon to take out a lonely archer tower and that ground bow just out of range. Yeah, of any worrisome damage. So the queen can take down the eagle. This is some solid value. And I'm not talking about percent wise. Look at what we've taken down. We've taken down a scatter. Clan Castle. Lining up to take down the eagle, though the queen misses, so we have to force in the Stone Slammer to get it done. But the Town Hall is taken care of, and you know what else is gone? The core of that base, Bar. This one, ooh, I spoke too soon. Bar, that one lonely ground bow. So yeah, we're going to have to see the path coming along and inside. We need the Warden to step up to the plate. We need him to work through, not stay behind with the pups and the minions, but work through with the loons so we can get the ability off as we approach the defending queen. Headhunters set their way in. He didn't get the ability off to keep them safely through, but I assume we have a dragon inside this Stone Slammer to take down the queen if need be. Doesn't matter. One more. Headhunter snuck in there. Knocks her out like clockwork. This is decimated. That Stone Slammer, not even needed to open up. It does here in the end, but he had that hands down without the extra CC troops. Beautiful performance here from Queen Walkers. They are taking this next level. Okay, Abdallah. Ooh, coming in. We've got some more Super Witch action here. So we bring the Zapquake again. We know because we want to clear out some pathing. We want to shape up the value. I would say likely going for one of these multi-sections so we can shape up to head easily into the Town Hall. Warden's going to start lining up this path. Now, one thing is, because time is a huge factor for these witch attacks, you need to consider that your Warden is also a huge waste of your time. So get him going before you do the Zapquake. Spare no time in getting going as much as you can. So we take down the multi, we take down that section. We do, however, not get down the Queen. Queen still stands. She'll be an easy pickoff, but we want to make sure that the Warden isn't taking on too much damage at once as he moves along. So this is going to be a little bit tricky to make sure that the Queen doesn't target him, that he stays just out of range of her, and he can safely move along without having to force the ability. Continuing to line up the path to get the push in towards the Town Hall. We drop that loot. Doesn't quite take down the mortar here, but I think he's perfectly satisfied knowing there's no Tesla farm to move things out of the way. Warden in a safe spot now. Witch is coming along, and this Queen will hopefully meet up with them into that Town Hall chamber. Ooh, nice use of the Valk to quickly take down the mortar and help ensure that the funnel gets set and in place. Hanging on to this Warden ability, but we are going to want to see it coming into play as we work our way in through towards that scatter shot, because we're going to be taking damage not only from the Eagle, but the scatter shot simultaneously, as well as a defending RC. Very patient, because he gets that last super wall break in, and a jump is going to open up a huge chunk of the space. Look at the king position here. Look at the siege barracks position here. We set it a little bit further along because we've narrowed out the path so much, because this is forced up towards the edge of the wall. Easy work to bring your king deeper through on the back end and take care of some later cleanup and continuing the pathing towards the back end scatter. This is working out lovely. The only issue we're still going to worry about is the time, but with some Valks coming out of the clan castle and the royal champ to meet up with them and take care of this back end, I think he's going to be pretty safe here. That scatter shot is the only worry, but it goes down like a flash. Storage looking to go down to these archers who are just keeping out of sight of that cannon. They are helping move this along, and the Seeking Shield will eventually cinch the deal. With that, Abdallah keeps this war tied up. Each team going 3 for 3. It is the one you have been waiting for to find out what he is actually going to do. Klaus coming in with a Lalo. Now, he's not taking any risks. He knows the competition that's up against him. But let's see what superb plan he has in mind here. Now, we've got 2 invisibility spells. Are we going to use this to help sneak the royal champ through and pick up some solid value? We've got the giant to tank for her. We've got the Skelly spell to tank for the single targeting Inferno so she can sneak her way in towards the town hall. We've got the Quake, not yet dropped quite at this point. Ice Golem serving as a tank for the king. The queen, Blimp, gonna take down the Scattershot chamber, all forcing the direct path of the king and queen through in this narrow channel. This is beautiful. Klaus coming in on fire. Only 1 invisibility spell needed to get that job done there. Look at what he's taken down. We have taken down the Town Hall. We've taken down a scatter. The defending queen is down. CC just about going down here. And we are eliminating any push inside a huge chunk where we might see some traps. Now, the Warden ability is going to help get through some of that as well, because we have to worry about potential traps where the single targeting chamber is, and we have the scatter shot here. So an early Warden ability is going to help keep that moving along. Look at this Hound picking up as many traps as possible. Ooh, Headhunters coming across. Fortunately, getting a nasty blow in the face to that double giant bomb set. But the Loons have a safe push moving along. We still have a Skelly spell for the multi-targeting Inferno on the back end. And we've got an invisibility spell to keep this holding alive. And a Giant if we need any extra tank value. But the cleanup's down and set. Is this like record time that I've seen for a Lalo? I don't know about you guys, but this is looking like one of the fastest Lalos I have yet to see come through. 56 seconds left on the clock. And we're going to swag a haste and an invisibility spell at the very end. Did Activit-E just use a burn face against Queen Walkers? I don't know. But burnt or not, Klaus just clapped it with an exceptional plan. Absolutely lovely. But it's like going toe-to-toe to the best around and trying to keep up punch for punch. Activit-E has been doing that. They have been keeping up against the heavyweights, blow for blow. But can they continue to do it in this fourth attack and give us an opening for maybe another chance at a possible double perfect war? So we've got Fialo coming in with the Zapquake Royal Champ trick. So we take out a nice chunk on the outside of the base, and we get the Clan Castle lure at the same time. We do have to worry about the scatter still. We do have to worry about the Eagle. But we help shape up a good path. And with this King moving along, ooh, we're going to help take down those Headhunters here. King taking on some damage, freezes it up, doesn't want to burn through that ability quite yet. I think he wants to keep those barbs a little bit further through to help take on the single targeting Inferno. Ice Golem does the tanking. We've got the Queen on the opposite side. Can we get her far enough in? Nope, we're not going to get that scatter down. We're not going to get that scatter down. Oh, we've got dragons to come through for days. So scatter doesn't go down, but we've got the narrowed out path. Is it enough of what we need? The Blimp's going to have a long drive through to that Town Hall. Marco, thank you for the follow. Blimp's going to have a long drive through to go into this Town Hall chamber. So we're going to want to see a nice, good path created. May see the Warden ability coming off towards the middle of the base. And with that, we're going to delay this Blimp so we can ensure it has what it needs to get to the Town Hall there. And there we go. The Warden ability helping these dragons work through, not only because of the Eagle, but because we've got the scatter shot that they have to work along as well. Because they've picked up the traps here, we can now safely sail the Blimp in. Ooh, he's not even cutting through. He is going straight from the outside edge. Gets it right in there. Gets what he needs just with a little cover of the Loons. Sneaky Goblins doing their job. But the dragons are thinned out. Do the bats have enough power to finish this off? We do. Get down that scatter shot in the blind spot very quickly, but we've only got one freeze to hold off that final remaining wizard tower. He's hoping there's no traps to take down these bats. Gets the freeze down, but it's not going to be enough. It's going to wear off before they can make their way to it. Can they get the single down at very least? The single does not go down. 16 seconds left to go. Not going to be enough time, but he would not have had enough firepower. The dragons and that Warden would not have been enough to get the job done. And this is where we talk about going up against the heavyweight, having to go punch for punch and keep up. And this is where Queen Walkers will wear down any enemy just like that. And with an 80% 2-star, surely there is no way to turn this one around. Seal the deal. Here we go. You know. and Brian side by side. Now we've got Yuta on the left side. Yuta coming in. Ooh, okay, not Lalo. Coming in with the drag bat. Okay, coming in with the drag bat. We've got Brian coming in with the super witches. Again, safe bet here, right? You know, obviously, it would give you an easier potential of the 3-star, just if you can get it done in time. I respect that. I respect that, Brian. But let's take a focus on Yuta. We're going to keep this side by side so you can see what goes on. Activit-E needs to pick up a 3-star, but they would need to hold a defense. They need to see a 79% 2-star come in from Yuta. What happened? Okay, so we started that off. We lose out the queen early. We don't get the scatter shot down. Did she pick up enough value on her own? We've got the king. We've got the royal champ. King keeping the funnel moving in. We want to see him take down this eagle. Can he get in there? Get the air defense. Takes on the Tesla farm, though. Not going to work his way in. It's going to be a tough push for these dragons. Town Hall gets in safely to take... Blimp gets into the Town Hall, safely taking it down. Dragons trying to cut their way through the cores, through the center of the base, but they are spread too far apart. You want to see them close in line. This is turning a bit disastrous. We've got the Royal Champ trying to come in as a Hail Mary. He needs an 81% to seal the deal if we see Activit-E picking up the 3-star. Brian sets his blimp in place to take down the Town Hall. Super Witches are doing what they need to do. They're getting through the core. King even still has his ability, along with the Queen and the Royal Champ. This is looking like the 3-star for Brian. He's got the time on his side. He does have a back-end Tesla farm to worry about. But again, with hanging on to the Queen ability and the Royal Champ ability, he's in a solid position. Ooh, Yuta is cutting it close, playing fast and loose here. 81% is all he needs. He's got a dragon alive. He's got the minions. He's got some time on his side. 80%. Come on, dragon. Just one structure is all you need to take down. Minions can also do it. He's got the 81%. He's got what he needs. And that is it. It is not going to be the perfect war, but it does not need to be, because Yuta does bring it safely home for Queen Walkers. And Brian, look at this. A lovely, lovely attack, regardless. Pulls in the 3-star and keeps it just that close, keeping Queen Walkers at bay from the perfect war here. GG. For Yuta, though, considering how that went, we're going to take, considering how that went, come on now. Look at the percentage he's at. 91%. Is it going to be enough to get a little bit more? 92? No, not enough. But look at that. So close to almost 3-starring that despite it going wrong. Smart move from Yuta to ensure their victory. 14-14. And it will be the Queen Walkers to move forward and face off against the Spicy Tacos after their perfect war. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed those wars and the commentary. And as always, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. It does help my channel grow, helps the algorithm on YouTube to get these videos more visible. And you can always leave some comments down below and let me know what you think. And if you're looking for some amazing bases, if you're looking for some free bases from some of the best base builders around, courtesy of Blueprint Base Building, head over to my Discord server. Links are in the description below. Until next time, this is LadyB. I'll catch you guys later.